Well, hello. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. That's really why I jumped on here and I'm already jumping into it, y'all. It's because Hersheme, it's me. I don't have community tab where I can post on my community. So I can't send little messages to say Happy Memorial Day. I hope everybody is blessed and good. I can also do a short, which I might do a short later and send out to y'all. But I always have and I don't know where they at. But I hope today is a good and blessed day for everybody. Hersheme, it's me. Hersheme, it's you. Hersheme, it's us. Okay. I'm sitting here and I'm just take a look. Yeah. I'm doing some nails, y'all. Um, but I want to jump on here. I wasn't gonna jump on here because it's Memorial Day, but then I haven't been on here in a while. The last video that I did put out was corrupted. What was so funny to me about corrupted, and it's crazy, y'all, because I put that video out early in the morning, and that's when I wrote corrupted. Okay, I woke up around, I would think it was almost 1 o'clock, 1 a.m., and I wrote corrupted. Y'all seen what happened in Texas, which was, I feel, it's so sad. And the crazy part was, earlier that day, I was just doing a Hersheme video and I was talking to y'all. Remember I said the world is so corrupted. It's so corrupted that it tries to pull our kids in. What do you know? You see what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. That we have to keep our eyes and ears open. Okay? We have to wake up for the sake of our children, okay? Not for the sake of ourselves, because some of us, we want to remain just where we are. We want to remain stuck. We don't want to make a difference. We don't want to get down to the root and find the problem and fix the problem so that does not carry over to, to our kids, okay? Some of us don't want to put in the work, and I said that before. And I'm not saying that, some of these issues or things that go on with kids and teenagers has a lot to do with parents. But then I want to say sometimes it does. You understand? Sometimes we could be caught up in our own selves and the things that we got going and all the distractions, okay? All of the distractions. And I know I'm just jumping in here, but hey, all the distractions. And maybe I would be in tune and on board and myself, but if I was still there, but I have been kind of, I don't know what to call it, like withdrawn, I guess I would say, or pull back to a lot of things make a lot of sense when you're able to view the world differently, when you're able to slow down, when you're able to catch your breath, when you're able to take a few deep breaths, when you're able to breathe, you can start to see things different. You can start to hear things different. You can start to identify things and start to pull it apart. You understand? Sometimes us as being parents, we think our work is done when our kid hit a certain age or teenager, because a lot of us as being parents, and I'm just being dead honest, we try to grow our kids up too fast, okay? We try to put our kids in the new trends and whatever is trending, this and that. But it's not that we just let them be where they need to be. You understand? It's like being a kid, you don't have a chance in this world anymore. You understand? You don't have a chance to be a kid because then you might be around other kids that's getting pushed, okay, or is around different things within their environment and it pours on over to the next. You understand? Um, so I would take that back and say where I said a lot of parents is not to blame, we are, okay? And as I get on here and I speak, a lot of us deal with our own issues and our own problems. You understand? And if we're trying to find our safe place, find our better self, get rid of everything that we have dealt with or dealing with, then at the end of the day, I think, as I was saying, I think it pours on over into your kids. You understand? Because then As I said, there's patterns. You understand? As me, I would say, I feel like no teenager should have, or even little kid, should have to deal with depression, should have to deal with anxiety. If they're so young, what do you have to be depressed about? But as y'all seen the video that I put out, well, listen to the video that I put out of shackled. You understand? A lot of us is shackled. Honestly, you understand? We're not given a chance to just be ourselves and break free of whatever have already been instilled in us because it's there. It's rooted. You understand? So now you understand why there are little kids dealing with depression, on medication for depression. So many teenagers having a hard time to identify themselves or don't know what they want to identify themselves as. You understand? You hear some of the craziest things, but it's a lot of. I feel like, and this is just me, y'all. Life is full of baggage. You understand? A lot of us a lot of us carry a lot of loads even though we don't want to. We do until you take the time out to identify it. But if you stay distracted, where is the time to try to work on it and fix it? And I think this is me too. A lot of these kids that's dealing with different like mental health and stuff like that, they get overlooked. They get overlooked. Okay. People see that there is a problem, but you have nothing to say. And I feel like this, if my environment that I am in already is not together, it's all over the place. They trying to deal with themselves, they dealing with different things, and then hey, it's here, it's me. But at the end of the day, everything that I'm going through and everything that I'm dealing with is invisible. You understand? It's invisible until I just break out, okay? Because I can no longer control or hold whatever this is within me. You understand? And whatever I am dealing with within my mind, depression or however the case may be, it's time for me to break free, but not breaking free in a good way, but I'm breaking free trying to break through this battle. Yeah. Um, that was so sad, okay? Because, my baby is kindergartner. And it's, here in the elementary school, I feel like it's so sad. And to me, I always say, like, they always want to put a lot of things on mental health. And you can have different sources out here, I believe, to help people with their mental health and things like that. But just because you have the service, it takes the person to wanna have help, to want to get on some type of service, to want to go see a, what do you call it, a therapist, to talk about whatever it is. Uh, it takes the person to also want to identify and acknowledge whatever these roots are that's down and instilled in me. You understand? It's rooted. That's why I always say, go get your shovel. Okay. Sometimes you got to go digging. Sometimes, and I said this in my old video way, way back. Sometimes we think just pulling a leaf or, breaking a branch off that we are fixing something. It's not fixing anything. You understand? It just changed the image of what we see. And that's why I say there's a lot of people out here, and I always use this because I see and I hear with wanna the plastic surgery, different things like that, which everything in life is everybody's choice. I have nothing to say. But sometimes you go out and you get it and you keep getting it and keep getting it because no longer is it an outside image that's your problem. It's deeper than that. You understand? So if you're not trying to address what's deeper, you're going to forever and continue to find something that is not together, that is not right, because it's not dealing with the outside. You understand? It's dealing with the inside. So that's what I meant by saying, the world is so corrupt. What we see is beautiful. It's beautiful outside when it's sunny outside and it's pretty, it's beautiful. But all the things that's behind that beautiful view is disturbing. You understand? When you have somebody that's just the baby they self, 18 years old, and going in and taking innocent lives that don't even know what's going on, just trying to enjoy their day. How does one feel? How does one feel when you no longer care about life? You no longer care about nobody else's life. You no longer care about kids in their life. You no longer care about the innocence, you understand, of others, because you're so dealing with suppressed and dealing with your own issues that's somehow not being identified. And the thing of it is, it's not identified until they break free in the wrong way. Now it wants to be identified, but then you say, well, hey, it's too late. And dealing with all day baggage and things that nobody's seen or could identify, or if they did identify it, they did not address it because maybe I'm dealing with my own issues. You understand? How can I help when I'm trying to deal with myself and help myself? I mean, it's a lot to it, you know? And that's why I say we have to wake up for our kids, okay? We have to wake up for our kids. Just because they get a little older, your job is never done. If you see something that's out of line or something that seems a little off, or you need to address it. We need to go back to being the real parent. You understand? A lot of us just want to be our kids' friends, but we can't be that. We have to still be that parent, still be that protector, that guider, that mentor, you understand, for our kids. We have to be. Because if we don't, we will lose our kids to the world, basically, to this corrupt world. They try to pull your kids in by the different music that they listen to. Their minds and their brains ain't ready for the things and the words that they are hearing. You understand? Not only with that, but like I said, out in the different environments in school, whoever they're around, there's still certain things. So it's like we're fighting for our kids. I'm not saying all of us, but most of us, like me, okay, fighting for what my kid is listening to. You understand? Fighting for what he is seeing. It's so easy to see things on TV that they don't need to see. I understand that is the things that is going on in this world today, and you bringing it to reality because it is reality, but you have to still understand so many eyes are watching, okay? So many eyes are watching. So many eyes are influenced by what they see, and they're not given a chance to really jump into just being their own and identifying their own self because they're caught at a young age to the corruption of being corrupt. You understand? Is it making sense, y'all? But all of us that are parents and we have kids, we have teenagers, you understand? But as a parent, we have our own rooted issues. I'm telling you, okay? And I have said before, how can you help your child, okay, in any shape or form if you are not helping yourself first? If you are not identifying your problems in your situation first? Not only identifying them, because we can identify them, but address them and face them. You understand? Because not only do we hold all this in, but if we have kids, you already don't know what you have already instilled within them. Okay? Did they take a little bit of what you are dealing with? Did they take a little bit of your pain? You understand? So now, what they are dealing with, that they are honestly dealing with, they're going to act out in a different way. We cannot be afraid of healing, y'all. Not at all, okay? We cannot be worried about the thoughts and opinions of others, okay? When we're trying to find the better. You can't worry about it, okay? You can't worry about it. There's so many people in this world that is broken. And the thing of it is, they just not understanding that the things that we are trapped in, we're trapped in and we don't even know. We're not allowed to know. We're not allowed to know because the world is filled with so many distractions. It don't give you time to absolutely address or identify anything. Okay? And then when you have the ones that actually do it, we seem a little different. It don't seem right. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe if everybody took a little time out, take a few deep breaths, take a little quiet time, take a little time just to write whatever you are feeling here, or whatever you are thinking here, apply it to paper, okay? Search and find some type of way to deal with whatever it is that you are dealing with. Sometimes dealing with the past, we just want to hold on to it, but we don't want to face it. But you have to understand, every time we go into a new year, every day that you wake up, you are always dragging it with you. You understand? And also dragging it with you, you're dragging it on over to your kids. You're dragging it on over to your relationship. You're dragging it on over to your marriage. You're dragging it on over to your friendship. You're dragging it wherever you go. Because I continue to stay bounded because I don't want to face it and I don't want to address it. And then you wonder why a lot of us are the way that we are. And I say too, a lot of things that a lot of us deal with in general, it's way back. It's way back from your grandparents, parents. The things that they went through, the things that was instilled in them. You understand? The words, the abuse, mentally, physically, but birthing kids. I want to say birthing, right? Birthing kids in this type of situation. When I'm dealing with so much, it ain't just like it was now. They dealt with a lot. So I feel like, of course, it's generational curses. And a lot of people don't think so. It is. But if you don't take time just to fall back, pull back, you won't be able to identify it. You won't be able to see it. You understand? You won't be able to say, okay, something's not right here. What's going on here? You won't be able to. But if you pull back and you fall back, you'll say something is not right here. And whatever is not right here, I don't want to be a part of it. Okay? So I'm going to do whatever I got to do. Unlock it. Break me free. You understand? Free my mind, my body, and my soul. You understand? I don't want to be no parts of that. And you break free, not just for yourself, but for your foundation. And I always say foundation because your kids, your relationship, your husband, yourself. That's why you break free. You break free because I want better. I don't want none of this that I have been through, what I feel like, what I go through, to be instilled over in my kids. And I don't want to allow my kids to be snatched up by this corrupted world. Yeah. It's where a lot of parents no longer want to do the work or the job. They want to have it, but they don't want to put in the work or the job. They want to give it to everybody else. They want to give it to the school systems. They want to give it to the daycares. They want to give it to whoever else they can give it to. I don't want to. Let me do me. Well, that doing me was over when you pushed your baby out. You understand? Now you have to not only think for yourself, but for your foundation, for your creation. That's what you have to think. You have to think different and do different. Because the kids are watching. And everything that you are given has been poured over into that child. If you have been traumatized, okay, some of that has been poured over to that child. If you have been broken, if you have been dealing with self-love, depression, anxiety, anything, some of that has been poured over to your child. But we have to play the part. You understand? We cannot let our kids fall into the society, hands of others. I would say hands of man. You understand? And that's what the corrupted world is giving. Corrupted by what they see, what they hear, what they are around. It's hard for them to be innocent. And then once they are dealing with certain things, It's invisible because everybody else around them is so distracted. No, when you are a parent, you can't be distracted. You're a role model. You're a mentor. You got to guide somebody. You got to lead somebody. So I have to be strong enough. That's why I say for y'all. I can't get on here and talk to y'all and I'm broken and I'm weak. And yeah, I have to have it together. I have to have it together so you can understand what I'm saying. So you can hear me. You understand? So you can instill whatever I'm saying within you. We have to break free. If you feel like you are shackled, you got to do what you got to do to break free. You got to break free. You got to break free. Um, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, I need to get that off my chest. Like, we got to start putting in the work. We got to get that shovel, start digging down to the root, getting down to the real problems. And the crazy part is nobody will be able to identify none of the problems. Okay, but somebody, one at the bunch, somebody will be able to identify it, to say, mm-mm. What I'm doing, I got to go a little bit deeper. I got to go a little bit deeper. And that's why I say it's like pulling off layers. Pulling off layers. Corrupted. Um, so all I can say is protect y'all kids, y'all. Protect y'all kids and don't send your kids out here in the world without praying over them. Praying over them. I'm not telling nobody how to do, but I believe in that. Wherever my kids go, I just pray over them and then hey. But I can't send them to school and just free because I know what this world is giving. It's pretty. It looks nice and quiet and not, but it's not. Because everything that's supposed to be surrounded with love, as I said, it can flip. Evil can appear at any time. And we cannot distinguish. We cannot identify it, okay? It's almost like the COVID. You can't identify it. It's there. It's in the air. So I just say within ourselves we have to do better. And for our kids we have to do better. You know? It's not safe anywhere anymore. It's really not. But you just gotta stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. You can't get up every day and act like that ain't the way to do. You gotta have somebody to watch over you, to guard you. You understand? It's just like somebody that's like a celebrity. They got all the bodyguards and make sure don't. That's what you need every day. Walking out into this world, doing different things, going to work. You need to be shielded every day. Okay, you need to be protected every day. Okay, and you need that same shield to be over your kids when you send them out. Because I felt that it was real crazy, y'all. After that happened, I don't know about everywhere else, but here in Texas, how do you send your kids to school when you got police officers standing in the front of the school? Like I'm sending my kid to a jailhouse or somewhere it needs to be guarded. I'm sending my baby to school. A fun place, an enjoying place, somewhere where they are learning and getting an education, but they got to be escorted, okay, out by police. They have to be watched by police. Why is that? Why is that? So y'all, that had me kind of like in a funk because, it can happen anywhere, and it's really bad when they just fall to say, you can care less about the innocent ones. I mean, if you were so angry with yourself, then I feel like that's self. You understand? But don't take it out on innocence. They have nothing to do with what's going on with you. But that takes where we need to start identifying what our kids is doing. Sometimes we got 18-year-olds and we feel like, but you still have to give them guidance. You still have to give them direction because they ain't quite there yet. They're still trying to get it. And you don't want the wrong things to be instilled in them. And you don't want the wrong thing to grab hold to them. And then it's too late. You understand? Sometimes kids fall behind others. And that's just what happened. But it takes that parent to try to lead them right. Okay? Long as I'm here and you're under me, I have to lead you right. I cannot let you follow others. I cannot. Because they cannot guide you right. You understand? Um, that's basically it, y'all. I hope we woke up and said something good to ourselves. I know it's Memorial Day. I know y'all probably cooking out. I wish somebody was cooking me some. Okay, because I can't eat a hot dog or two or a hamburger or something, but I might eat a hamburger. It's just, it's the vegan way, okay? I can't have a good meal. Y'all know. See, I go back. I just try to play it in my mind like, ooh, that hamburger with that pickle and that lettuce and that melted cheese. Y'all know that dairy cheese, that real cheese that melt just like that. See, that vegan cheese, you gotta wait a little minute for it to melt. And then once you put it on there, I'm just being honest, y'all, it don't. You still can't taste the cheese, okay? But hey, it's about what's good for you. Um, yeah, a juicy burger, a toasted bun. That's how I have to talk to myself. Cause see, now let me say this, and then I'm hop off because I think I'm going too long. Okay, well I'm 26 minutes. Um, I have been vegan for a year. Hey, hey. Hersheme is me. Um, and I still get those moments where I still be like, oh, I'm going to eat this. But deep down, my mind, we know we can't do it. But that also shows you, as I said, how your mind can play tricks on you. Because I'm vegan. I don't want that. I don't even want to smell that. But it's like, I'm going to eat. I can eat some of that, but I can't. You understand? So with that being said, a lot of things in life is not easy, understand? And then trying to change from what how can I say it? From all okay? Because how you was raised, I think so too. That it takes work, okay? It takes work to, as I always say, reprogram yourself, upgrade yourself, reprogram yourself. It takes a lot of work. And even though when you feel like I'm reprogrammed, I kind of made it, I'm kind of there, you're not all the way there because that back there, okay, that old data, I would say, it still wants to creep in, okay, even though I upgraded it, upgraded the system. You understand? So even though I get on here and speak, y'all, I know it's not a piece of cake. I know I could tell you with my feelings how I feel, but I have to remember my mind is in control and not my feelings because my feelings could try to overpower me. You understand? But long as I am able to identify it, that's what matters the most. I can identify it, I can acknowledge it, and I can face it, and I can also speak to it. You understand? Just like I speak to, like, I'm not eating it because I know what I am and I know what I'm giving, but I know what still tries to have a hold of me. Unlock it, get it off, break free. You understand? Um, so it's hard changing, trying to switch from how you used to be to healthy and this and that or eating better. Okay, it's all hard. It takes work. Okay, but as I always say, don't look at the process, okay? Just focus on that achievement, okay? Because it's a reward at the end. You understand? It's a reward for everything that you put your hard work into and that you try to do. There's a reward at the end. And that's all that matters. You understand? Um, hope we said something good to ourselves. I hope we acknowledge the good that we do. I hope we um, said something good to ourselves. You're beautiful. Whatever it is that you say or that you will pour into yourself to make yourself feel good and great, okay? To build yourself up. I love myself. I love all of me, okay? Because what we give, what we pour into ourselves shows on the outside, okay? You wonder why some people have a glow. You got to love yourself. You got to acknowledge what you give. You have to recognize the things if nobody else do, okay? You don't have to wait around on nobody else. It's me and me, okay? As I'm talking to y'all, I'm looking at myself. It's me and me, okay? Instill the goodness within, okay? Pour the goodness within. Pour the love within yourself. So it can glow on the outside, okay? Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all. Might throw y'all a short. I don't know. May y'all have a good and amazing rest of y'all Memorial Day, however y'all may be doing it. And remember, it's her, it's she, and it's me. Okay? There are like three parts of us. And a lot of us only wants to recognize just one part, but we have to go back sometimes. Okay? We have to recognize there are some things that's within me that's deeper that I need to fix. Okay? And if you don't want to put the work or the time in to fix it for yourself, please do it for your kids. Do it for your foundation. Because if you're so cluttered with what's going on with you, you won't be able to identify if my team really needs me, or if there is something going on with my team that I can't see because I'm blindfolded or I'm cluttered with my own, I would say, mess, my own past, my own brokenness, my own health, my own illness, my own mental. You understand? We have to be more aware. So that's where we have to be suited and booted. We have to be equipped, okay? We have to be equipped for a lot of things. And we have to be ready at all times for a lot of things. You understand? Anyways, y'all, Hersheme, it's me. Hersheme, it's you. Hersheme, it's us. I hope y'all have an amazing, blessed day, okay? And another thing, please stay woke, y'all. Please stay woke. Don't let the things that you see fool you, okay? Because it's different than what you see. It's deeper than that, okay? It's deeper than what I would say they want you to know or they want you to see, okay? Peace.